Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our middle school 2021 Tropicana speeches. We have 3 speeches today. You guys will be hearing from 3 6th graders who volunteered and gave up their free time to do this. As you'll recall, in 4th and 5th grade, if you did this, it was not voluntary, but it is voluntary this year, so these guys chose to do it, and we're very excited to have them. We have 2 that will be with us live in the church, and then through the miracle of modern technology, we have 1 who will be with us online. So I am going to introduce Mrs. Kohler, our fabulous language arts teacher, who is our Tropicana speech coordinator, and she will give you a little bit more information.
Thank you, Mrs. Vernon. I want to start today by introducing and thanking our judges. Our judges this year are members of our Holy Comforter family who have graciously offered to help us out today, and I don't envy the job they have ahead of them. Judges, please wave as you're introduced. We have Jim Bentley, our extended day and summer camp director, Nina Martinez, our director of admissions, and Janet Parrish, our director of human resources and assistant to the head of school. For parents who have a program, one change we have is that Lisa Butera is otherwise occupied with 8th graders right now, and so Mrs. Vernon is going to be our official timekeeper for each speech. And now we are ready to begin with our first speaker, Sadie Bowersox. Her speech is titled, How to Get Through Online School.
Internet not working, using the wrong meeting ID to log in, trying to speak when you're on mute. Welcome to school in 2020. I have been learning online since March, and since then, I have learned many things, and not just school related. I am here to share some tips with you in case you end up in online school. Online learning has taught me how to make the best of a situation, stick with it, and work through new things. Figuring out new things is the first step to working successfully at home. It's easy to panic when things go wrong, but just remember, you can do it. There's always a new problem to figure out, especially with technology, but you've got this. For instance, one time our whole internet went down right in the middle of a class. Let me tell you, I've never been in a class at school when the teacher just disappeared like that. Luckily, I solved the problem by staying calm and using the hotspot on my phone. It's important to remember during your time at home that things are going to be different than at school, and I mean a lot different. But learning to solve problems builds character and will help you in your future. Sticking with these hard parts of homeschool can be challenging as well. Trust me, I've been sticking with this since March. I know. There are distractions like barking dogs and loud family members, technical difficulties like not being able to see the screen share, and hardships like seeing friends talking and having fun in class when you can't be there with them. Sometimes you just want to give up, but you have to keep reminding yourself that this isn't forever. Just like working through new things, sticking with them is important and will make you feel proud. The last thing I will talk about today is how to make the best of a difficult situation. Learning from home isn't what we want. You miss friends, teachers, and the excitement of school. Even though this is hard, there is some good to the situation. For example, you can get away with tons more at home than you ever could at school. Of course, I've never done this, but you could turn off your camera and eat junk food during class. And if the teacher asks you to turn it on, all you have to do is blame it on technical difficulties. Now that's something that if you were in the classroom, you definitely could not do. Making the best of the situation is extremely important and will help you enjoy the experience more. If you want to survive being a homeschooler, remember, you need to be able to figure out new things, stick with it, and make the best of the situation. These are all important that will lead you to success in your online learning days. But more importantly, doing these things can help you be grateful for the chance to continue your education through these tough times.
Thank you, Sadie. In between speeches, you'll notice I'll be talking to you and giving you some interesting information about the Tropicana Speech Contest, and this allows our judges to have time to fill out their tally sheets. The 4-H Tropicana Speech Contest is available to 4th through 6th graders throughout the state of Florida. In 6th grade, participation is optional. That means these 3 6th grade contestants volunteered to participate, like Ms. Vernon told you, and they contributed a significant amount of time and effort to this endeavor. The 4-H Tropicana Speech Contest has been around for quite a while. Its beginnings can be traced back to 1952, when Mrs. Inez Pettigrew established the contest at Palm View Elementary School in Palmetto, Florida. In 1969, Tropicana, the orange juice company, adopted the program and expanded it throughout the state. The winner of today's contest will go on to compete in the district contest on Saturday, January 30th. And now we're ready for our second speaker, Anna Blaylock, with The Story of a Song.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Do you ever get a tune stuck in your head? You don't know where it came from, but you can't stop thinking about it? This happens to me all the time, and it's one of the reasons I enjoy writing and composing songs so much. My whole life, I have loved to sing. I also play the guitar, piano, and ukulele. Music is a universal language that brings people together. But have you ever thought about what goes into developing a new song? Today, I'm going to explore the songwriting process and tell you about how I created one of my original songs called Meant to Be. So, where does a song even come from? Sometimes it starts with an idea. Love, heartbreak, friendship, your pet hamster. It can be about almost anything. Sometimes it starts with some lyrics. And sometimes it starts with that melody that you just can't get out of your head. Inspiration for a song can come from your experiences, things you hear or read about, or from other music. Wherever you begin, the next step is brainstorming. Write down your ideas and then any other ideas that pop into your head. Try singing and humming different tunes. Sometimes the lyrics and melody come together easily, but usually you have to try many different things. Don't get discouraged if you hit a wall, because if you keep trying, eventually you will find a way around it. Now I'm going to give you a specific example using my song, Meant to Be. Last year, I started 5th grade at a new school. For the first time since preschool, I was the new kid. It was hard at first. Everything was so different. It took me a while to find my friends. I knew I wanted to write a song about what I was going through. It helps me to understand things I'm going through when I get my thoughts and feelings down on paper. The first lyrics I thought of were, do you ever find yourself in a situation where you don't belong? Do you ever find yourself in a conversation where you don't feel wanted? Then I just went from there, brainstorming ideas and trying out different lyrics. After I had the words pretty much worked out, it was time to add in the melody. It took a while, but eventually I had created a good tune, and then I just added the two together. So now I'm going to sing you the chorus of the song I was humming earlier, Meant to Be. 'Cause friends will come and friends will go. Life moves fast and then moves slow. But all I know is I've got me. So I'll keep on searching for who I'm meant to be. And that is the story of a song.
Thank you, Anna. Speeches in this contest are judged on several criteria. Speeches must be between 2 and 3 minutes in length. Half of the points accumulated by each speaker are derived from their presentation, and the other half come from the composition of the speech. All speeches must be original, and students strive for unique topics presented with an engaging style. Some speeches are written to express an opinion or persuade the audience. Some speeches are written to inspire, and others to entertain. Many speeches are written to inform the listener. As we listen to our last speech presentation, see if you can identify the speaker's purpose. Our final speaker will be coming to us live via Google Meet. Please turn your attention to Kennedy Turner with her speech, Learning from Our Past to Create a Better Future.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. What do those words mean to you? Have you ever really taken the time to comprehend what those words mean? Is the pledge just words that you recite before a football game or maybe even at school? I know I'm guilty of forgetting to think about it. I see it as a routine rather than a privilege. Now, you're probably thinking, why is an 11-year-old girl talking to me about a pledge I've known my whole life? And the answer is, average kids, just like me, are the future for our country. To me, America is more than just my country. America is freedom, diversity, and most importantly, unity. It's been proven time and time again that when America is united and not divided, we accomplish great things. There are countless examples of Americans coming together for success. One example was World War II, when many American men were fighting for our freedom. There was a huge gap left behind in the workforce. Many women had to step up and fulfill those jobs. You've probably heard of the iconic Rosie the Riveter. You know, the girl with the red bandana. She is such a great example of Americans stepping up to the plate. 9/11. What comes to your mind when I say 9/11? Probably something along the lines of great tragedy or grief. While, yes, both of those things are true, have you ever thought of the way that the people of our country responded? While this event was very tragic, it provided the opportunity to show kindness to one another. Culture, race, religion, and location may be relevant on a daily basis, but are set aside in times of need. And that is one of the many things that makes the United States so special. In conclusion, I believe that reflecting on the past and being mindful of the present can create a better future. Yes, the past has already happened, and yes, the present is happening now. Yes, right now. But the future is ours to create. I may just be a little girl from Holy Comforter Episcopal School, but I represent the future of our country, and so do you. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you to all of our speakers, to our audience members, to our judges, and to our timekeeper. Each of our participants will receive a certificate, and after the points have been tallied, our 2021 Tropicana speech winner will be announced at the end of the school day. And now I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Vernon for some closing words.
All right, one more big round of applause, even from Target Classrooms, for our ladies who did such great jobs, all different. These speeches were all so different. So well done, ladies. You all picked great topics. You all executed your speeches beautifully. We're so proud of you guys, and you should be very proud of yourselves. So well done once again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, who are here with us in our studio audience, for being such a lovely audience. And those of you who are in Target classes, thank you. I'm sure you are respectful as well. And thank you to all of our judges again. And a shout out to Mrs. Kohler for all of the work she put in working with these wonderful young ladies in getting them ready for the speeches. Just like she said, we will announce the winner at the end of the day today. They will all three receive certificates, okay? So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and have a wonderful rest of the Monday. All right, bye-bye.